So we've been teasing it enough. It is time for a major Dave Campbell's Texas football announcement. And this has been in the works for quite a while. But here's the thing. It's not my announcement. So I'm going to kind of shut up. We've got someone else in the studio. I'm joined by Mallory Hartley. Hi,
Boom.
Mallory.
Hey guys, how's it going?
What's up, Malpal?
That's it. That's the announcement. Malpal's on the show today.
Malpal's on the show today. There we go.
Yeah,
In this chair.
Malpal.
Right, there we go.
I've only sat in this chair once before, so it's
that
kind
right?
of a big deal.
Yeah, it was when you were our March Madness bracket correspondent.
bracketologist,
Oh, yeah,
chief
there you go.
Your
bracketologist.
chief bracketologist.
Chief bracketologist.
Yeah, March Madness bracketologist. So.
But you're here because you guys have some sort of announcement?
We do.
We do. We have
Okay.
a big announcement.
Okay. The floor is yours.
Let me just...
Yeah, I want you to throw it up there.
All right. Here we go. WTF. Women Talking Football, coming to Dave Campbell's Texas Football, all the platforms, coming July 15th. We figured it was time.
Yeah. I feel like this has been in the talks for over a year now, and I think it's probably when we did our first show together when Tepper was on vacation last year.
Yep.
We were like, this actually went pretty well. I think
This is
we
good.
need
We've got something
This
here.
is good. This is something that we can work on. Yeah, and so I think from then on we were like, yeah, I think we need a WTF podcast, Women Talking Football podcast. An internet show, actually, I should say.
Yeah, so
podcast.
it'll be just like this. Wherever you're watching this show right now, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, or if you're going to be listening to this later on the podcast version, it'll be Spotify, it'll be Apple Podcast, anywhere that you get your podcast, it'll be on there. And we figured we obviously did a fun little photo shoot there to kind of hype this up. But you see our sweatshirts, the Women Belong in Sports, and that's something that I think that we both are incredibly focused on. I think that there isn't another podcast in the state of Texas specifically talking about Texas football that has just women on it. And that's not saying that men aren't going to be allowed on it from time to time, but we're going to be taking a really, deep dive into it. It'll be a normal football show, just like everything else. We're not just going to sit there and talk about being women in sports all the time. That conversation will come up. So if that's your kind of thing, great. If it's not and you just want to hear X's and O's, we can do that too. So I think we're excited to kind of mix both of those, and this is something that we're very excited to be able to do.
When I tell you I haven't been this excited for something in a long time. Like, okay. I think that sounds terrible, but I think the last time
like your
I was
boyfriend's
this
okay
excited,
too, but like
yeah, of course. But I think the last time I was this excited about something was probably when I knew I was going to get hired on full time here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm super excited for this. It's been a long time coming.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I have nothing to do with it, basically.
We'll have you on time to time, right?
No, I don't need to be on your podcast.
Nah.
That's fine.
No Tepper allowed.
This is my break time.
Let me-
You do with Tepper enough.
Guys.
I'm super proud of you guys. Like, I'm super proud of you guys, and I think that this is a super awesome step for Dave Campbell's. I think it's a necessary podcast. I think it's a show that I think is going to be really well received. I know you guys know so much football that like there's going to be just great content in there. I know that. I'm not worried about that. I think it's going to be great, and I'm super proud of you guys for putting it all together and making this show happen, because I think it's an important show, and I think it's the kind of show that is going to resonate with a lot of people. And one of the things that's I think important to Dave Campbell's Texas Football is that we do empower women and empower
Absolutely.
people who otherwise maybe don't have the kind of platform that they should.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is awesome. I'm super excited for you guys, and I can't wait to watch. I think you guys saw how I was whenever Republic of Football went live.
For sure.
You took a
Proud
photo
dad moment.
of me.
Yeah.
I'm just like taking a photo of the screen, like, oh,
Craven
wow.
here.
I'm going to be exactly the same when WTF goes live. So
Wow.
I'm really excited for you guys, and I'm really proud of you guys, and I think it's going to be
Thank
be
you.
awesome.
I guess to peel back the curtain here on how this is going to kind of work just a little bit, July 15th will be our first show. We're going to do it right before we go to coaching school to kind of get one of those out and be able to promote it while we're there. We hope, because we hope coaches will tune in too, just like like regular folks like you and I. But we will be doing, on July 15th, we will be doing our first episode in the normal time slot of TFT. It's going to be a little bit of a takeover. We're going to kind of merge our audiences there.
I did not sign up for that, and I'm offended.
Well,
it was actually your idea.
It was
but,
your idea.
we'll do that, so July 15th. But every time after that, it won't be a daily show. It'll be a weekly show, just like ROF is, but we'll be doing it on Thursdays, I believe, at 2.
Yeah.
So we're looking at 45 minutes to an hour. We'll go through. We're going to focus a lot on the regions of Texas high school football and try and grow the audience that way, but we're very excited for it. But July 15th, be by your computers, whatever you're watching on now, we will be doing this just like we would TFT.
There'll be a separate podcast feed, right?
Yes.
That you subscribe
Yep.
to in the same way that you were subscribed to ROF. You can subscribe to TFT. You can subscribe to Women Talking Football.
I think it's kind of cool too to mention that like we're not really sure who's going to produce, who's going to host. Like I'll probably be the main producer. You'll probably be the main host. But
yeah,
like,
we'll switch it
it'd
off.
be fun to switch off. I've never hosted an internet show before, so I think that'd be kind of cool to try.
Nah, it's
and
not
of
that-
course, you've done both.
not
so
that great.
It's not that,
Not that great.
Tepper can tell us a lot.
Be
but
honest.
It's not that
yeah.
great.
So yeah.
It's
Well,
awesome, guys.
Thank y'all.
Like-
And I hope that if you're not interested in this kind of thing, give us one shot.
Give it a
Just
try.
Give us a shot for us to win
Look,
you
here's the
over,
thing.
and we're excited for it.
It's a show about football from just hosted by women.
Yeah.
Like that's the way
It's-
to think about it. You know
yeah.
what I mean? I'm
A little bit of razzle-dazzle.
and you guys like the other thing, like I said,
A
you
whole
guys-
lot of spirit fingers,
like, but the thing is, like, you guys know so much about football that like I'm just interested as a football fan to hear what you guys have to say.
Thanks. And we hope that people will look at it that
For
way
sure.
too.
in the same way that like when I tune into ROF, I'm like, well, Mike Craven and Ishmael Johnson and Mallory Hartley know a ton about college football. I want to listen to that because they know a ton about college football.
Right.
I want to listen because I know you guys know a lot about football, and I think it's gonna be great. Like,
Thanks.
We'll
We'll have some cool guests on too.
Yeah.
So we got some good ideas for that.
It'll be fun. So awesome! It's Women Talking Football.
Twitter's asking if we can Fartley and the pickle trending. This is not
Okay,
going well.
can I make a comment about that? Okay,
Please do.
so
The mic's yours.
I was watching yesterday because you have called me out before that I don't watch the show, and I was like, you know what? I'll tune in. Sure, why not? And the first thing I hear on there is that you're calling me Mallory Fartley. Do you think I'm ever going to watch TFT again? No.
It's
She
Women
is
Talking
upset.
Football. It's a podcast.
we're
and
not
internet
we're not
show
making Fartley trend.
coming
okay? We're
here
not doing that.
to DCTF platforms starting July 15th, starring Ashley Pickle and Mallory Hartley on the Dave Campbell's Texas Football Network. Guys, thanks for choosing to do this podcast on our platform.
Yeah,
of
Like
course.
you guys could have gone anywhere else, I suppose.
Yeah.
It would have been weird. We would have had a talk.
That would have been
We
a
would've-
little
Be like,
strange.
actually, we're Spotify exclusive. That would have been weird. But awesome.
Yeah.
I will definitely be tuning in. I think a lot of people will be tuning in. It's going to be an awesome show. So congratulations to you guys in advance.
Thank you.
Thank
and,
you.
And can't wait to see
Very
it and hear it.
excited.
So
Let's do the
anything
damn
else?
thing.
You got anything else, or are you just gonna go on vacation right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna go on. I'm actually leaving.
Yeah,
like
now-
right now.
I was going to say,
I'm
now
going
that
on
we're
vacation.
done, we're all on
Bye.
vacation. See ya.
Yeah.
Not yet. Couple
Well,
more days.
Awesome. Women Talking Football coming July 15th, wherever you consume Dave Campbell's Texas football content.
Thanks so much for watching that video. If you would like more and to be notified when they come out, go ahead and click that subscribe button right down there. You can also watch Texas Football Today every day live at noon on TexasFootball.com, Facebook, Twitch, and right here on YouTube. For more of the best coverage of Texas football in the Lone Star State, go to TexasFootball.com/subscribe.